Okay, today is Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. We're at 1456 Ardmoor in Bloomfield Hills. As you can see, we're in the laundry room, closet area. This is in the basement in the front of the house. You can see we have a clean out here. This line, 3 inches, labeled sewer. You can see we have a second clean out here, and we'll show you up on the 90 there. It's labeled storm. We're going to do a diagnostic televise of the sanitary. There's been on and off issues with backups, sometimes during heavy rains. So we're going to televise the sanitary out to the city main. We believe the sewer goes out the front of the house, and we believe the sewer is actually on this side of the street. As you can see here, we changed to 4-inch cast iron. And you can see here's where we drop down and we actually tie into the storm system. You can see we do have a slight amount of water coming through. You can see here we're still in the 4-inch cast iron. And you can see here's where we change over to 6-inch clay pipe. Okay, here you can see just the start of some root infiltration here at this joint. You can also see some on the left-hand side, but we haven't seen anything yet that should cause any issues. You can see there's a little water right there. Again, not enough to cause issues or problems with backups. We will continue our televise out to the city main. We will also go ahead and record as we pull back. Okay, you can see here we have a little bit heavier root infiltration at this joint, starting to pick up into the flow area slightly. Okay, here you can see we're starting to pick up heavier root infiltration as we get farther downstream. There was a couple of joints there with moderate buildup. Okay, as you can see here, this is the first time our camera's actually been underwater at this point. We are going to continue our televise out to the city main, but as you can see, we currently lost visual through this area. Okay, you see as we get downstream here, you can see we actually have a Y. We will locate some of these areas as we pull back. Okay, we're going to pause here to locate. Okay, we have located this. The sewer actually runs at a pretty big angle across the street. We're in the neighbor's driveway, one house. If you're facing the road, it would be one house to the left. The sewer main is actually across the street. It's approximately 8 to 10 feet past the hydrant, which would put it between the hydrant and the houses across the street. So we've got approximately about another 10 to 12 feet to push before we actually hit the city main. So we did turn the laundry back on again to try and get some flow to try and help us. But as you've seen, we did see one area that does hold some water, and we did see a couple of joints that had some moderate root infiltration, but nothing that would show signs of causing periodic active backups. Okay, as you can see, this is the turn to the city main. Unfortunately, our camera, we're completely out of push rod at this point. We will go ahead and shut the laundry off. We will let all the water drain down. We'll pause our recording, and then we will record as we pull back. Okay, we're going to locate where this Y is. It's possible that this actually picks up the neighbor's house and this is at the property line, being the sewer goes so far across the street. We are going to pause to make a quick locate. Okay, we have located this. This is just inside the south end of the circular driveway out front, right at what would be just about 3-4 feet off of the road. It is very possible that this is a tie-in for the neighbor. It doesn't appear that it would be a clean out in the 9 o'clock position. As you can see here, we have the sewer turn at this point and now start heading more towards the front of the house here, where the clean out's actually in the basement in approximately what would be the middle of the house. That would have to be something that would be confirmed through Bloomfield Township DPW if they have records to show. We are going to continue to pull back. You can see we just have a slight amount of water here. It's just almost just even with the camera head. But again, one of the things that we've noticed is we really didn't see evidence of a backup on the top of the piping at all, or any staining on the top of the clay. We will continue to record as we pull back. Then we are going to check some of the floor drains and just see how the flow is through the storm system, which possibly could be an issue. We're going to verify flow through the storm trap, through a few of the floor drains with 5-gallon buckets of water. Okay, the water you can see here, this is coming from the storm. As you can see, the water is actually coming from behind us. So this is possibly our storm tie-in right here. This is where all the water was coming in. We will go ahead and pour water down the other 2 floor drains just to check